You got someone who feels like they miss just being able to call you whenever. You see, this person and you used to be very close. You may have possibly even been pursuing a relationship with one another, but for whatever reason, it did not work out, or you didn't end up fully committing to this person because of some type of physical distance between you, or something just going on in their career that made them really busy. It's like this person wasn't able to dedicate enough time to a relationship with you. And they know that that made you feel some type of way, to the point where you may have just walked away from this person altogether. But now, Four Swords, like they're having some type of remembering the past, feeling kind of like down on themselves for the fact that they didn't take the time to pursue you in the way that you wanted them to. You wanted this person to show up, and they were very scarce with their energy towards you. Like sometimes they were available, a lot of the times they weren't. This is even someone who felt like at times you would reach out and possibly just feel upset with them because of the fact that they weren't dedicating the time that you needed them to building this connection. You are a very upfront and honest person when it comes to relationships, and that's what this person realized. You may be either an earth sign or an air sign, or you could have been dealing with an earth sign or an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But what they know is that your loyalty towards them was something that they truly didn't appreciate at the time. And now that some type of time has gone by and you two have been in no communication or very little, they're really starting to realize what kind of regret they have for not making you more of a priority in their life. So at one point, this person knows you would have always picked up when they called. You would have always rearranged your schedule to be available for this person if they wanted to hang out or to go on a date or to spend time together, or even if they just needed anything from you. And now it's to the point where they can tell you have been guarding your energy from this person. You may even be ignoring their calls. You may have even kind of moved towards a new connection, but they feel like your connection is truly divinely guided. So right now, this person's replaying in their head, did they say too much? Did they say too little? And this is something that they've kept to themselves. They want to reveal this to you because for a lot of you, it's like when your person started to feel you kind of pulling back your energy from this connection, they just let you. And that's their biggest regret, not trying to make more of an effort to show up and to be there for you. So right now, they feel like they've totally lost your connection, or that you are moving towards a new love. And they are like, hold on, like, circle back. Like, let's give this one real shot. And especially, too, like, maybe you two had holiday plans. This person could have told you they were too busy, or made you feel in some type of way like you were just not a priority in their life. And now they feel like they can't lose you. And this is someone who overanalyzes things in their life. So definitely maybe an air sign, feminine or masculine, that you're dealing with. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person at the time felt like their career or something that they were prioritizing in their life to do with creating success in their own path was more important than a relationship. So it wasn't just you that they gave this back and forth kind of hot and cold energy to. It was many people. And you kind of broke that stigma for them, or you broke that cycle to realize they can prioritize both. It's just about them. It was never about you. So whoever needs to hear that today, very specific, it was never you. It was them needing to figure out how to prioritize things better in their life. They had to awaken spiritually. So you brought about a certain amount of self-awareness to this individual, and you made them realize that they needed to detach from their ego and prioritize the people that they love. And they're starting to realize that they had some type of love for you, but all they tried to choose to look at was red flags or reasons or possibilities why it would not work out. They constantly try to convince themselves that they didn't need a relationship right now, that they had too much going on in their life. This could be someone who spends a lot of time working. They may even travel for work. And now they're realizing it's like you were a dedicated partner in their life. You were someone who always showed up for them whenever they needed you. And that's something that they're missing now that you've really just pulled back your energy. This person wonders if you're involved with someone new. A lot of you may just be focused on yourself now, but they know that you are a catch. And the fact that they didn't allow themselves to really fall in love with you when you were offering such a safe place to fall in love, Like you were someone who really wears your heart on your sleeve, and you were very much so affectionate, loving, and giving towards this energy. And they're starting to see that now, that it was because of them having to detach from some type of illusion or idea that love just wasn't in their plan. This has caused a tower moment. But this is the end of that cycle for this person, because they've realized that if they don't speak up, you will walk away from this connection. Could also be a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So wanting to come in and tell you this passionate truth, wanting to be honest with you, and wanting you to realize that it was never about you not being enough for this person. It was about them not realizing what they had. And now they feel like they've lost you for good. Look at that. So you two made such a good team together. You were always able just to have a good time with this person. Like you could have just been hanging out, laughing, having fun, running errands, or being romantic. Whatever that you did with this person, they always felt like you were a very enjoyable person to be around. You were their better half. And really funny that the Four of Wands came out next to this card, because look at that. It's a divine pair right there. They also felt like not only were you a love interest to them, but you were also like a best friend. And now they can't just pick up the phone and call you whenever they have anything good happen, whenever they have anything stressful happen, whenever they need advice. And that's when they started to realize about your absence. Now, you provided something for this person intellectually that no one else did. You gave them very good advice when it came to life, possibly their career, or even just smaller things like knowing how to make certain recipes or knowing how to overcome certain situations socially. Like you knew a lot about life, and this person realizes that you were their crutch. You were that person that they could call whenever they were feeling stressed out, whenever they were feeling excited. You were always there. You were this person's rock. And it's almost like you don't know what you got till it's gone, because that's what this person's realizing. Okay, so you may be a singer, or this person may be a singer. So maybe they're very busy. They could be on the road a lot of the times. But now they're starting to realize that they feel as though the two of you, with the right communication and the right effort on their part, can overcome anything. And this is really beautiful to see. See, there was one point in your person's life where they felt like no one else believed in them the way that you did. So whether they were trying to overcome something and other people weren't supportive, for example, your person could have just recently started to pursue a passion, which could be singing or some type of career in general that they're extremely passionate about. And they feel like you always believed in them when no one else did. And now that you've kind of started to do your own thing, they're really feeling that. They're really missing being able to call you whenever. They be missing you. So let me shuffle and see what else they want you to know. They just feel like at this moment in time too, seeing how much you can really shift your energy if the right person isn't reciprocating the unconditional love that you do, has them in awe of you, because they also didn't realize you have that side to you, that you know yourself, you know your self-worth, and you're able to really focus on who focuses on you. And reunions here, so they're hoping by the end of December or early into the new year that you two will be able to reunite, to spend some time together, and to really get back focused on building this connection between the two of you. Because it's one of their biggest regrets. Like, as the year comes to end, this is someone you may have slowly built up a connection with over the entire year or over the last few months. And no matter who else they meet, okay, you are the hottest person that they know. That's the hidden truth. There's no one that does it like you for this person. They've never been so attracted to anyone else. They feel like they've never gotten such good advice from anyone else. And your person could have a birthday coming up, or you have a birthday coming up. There's something about them thinking about that, how it's going to be a missed opportunity in love if they don't come towards you, especially if either one of you have a birthday in the next few weeks. So you always know what to say to cheer this person up as well. That's what they feel like no matter what they be going through, you always made them feel better. At one point, you two were extremely close as well. So this may even be someone you met through your career path in some type of way, or you just were friends for a very long time before the pursuit of a relationship ever came into play. And they're starting to realize that, like, the minute that you exited their life, or the minute that you started focusing on you more, your absence is felt. Your presence was felt in this person's life, but more importantly, your absence has been felt. So they may have even been in a relationship with another person. That could possibly be why they didn't have what they felt like the right opportunity to pursue your connection more seriously, or to make you feel like you were more valued in their life. Yeah, definitely for some of you, this person was involved with another person and they may not have told you. But that relationship ended. They walked away from that person. Confirmation. Cutting ties, moving on, progression and arriving. So they walked away from that other person, and that's when they started to realize you already walked away. And if you two were friends, but you were trying to pursue this person, they just felt like they didn't have what it took to give you the commitment that you deserved. But now that you're gone, this person has nothing but unconditional love for you. And they're replaying some type of good memory that the two of you shared. Now, this other person that they walked away from may still be in the picture, or trying to be. This could also be what was the issue with your person. Especially if you two did start out as friends first, like you were always someone who they were close friends with. This person they dated may have even known that. And it was never discussed that you were interested in them or them in you to this other person. So they walked away from that person. And that other person may be still trying to get back with them. But all they can think about is you, because you'd be walking away. You walked away. You also may have felt like this person was giving you too many red flags, mixed signals, in one day out the next. They had to go through the spiritual awakening. They had to realize that your connection was something that was guided into their life as lovers and friends. And whoever else they were dating before, it was just strictly passion. They weren't able to communicate with that person or just spend time with that person the way that they were you. Like, you're someone who they feel like you just made such a good pair. It didn't matter what you did. You two just had a lot of fun together. You may have also done a lot of things with this person. For example, like gone to theme parks or gone to concerts, gone camping, gone swimming. There's different things that you did with this person that they didn't do with anyone else. So you are the star in their life. And also, too, I feel like you and this person have so much in common, so it's incredibly intimidating to them sometimes. Temperance. Like, you both love the same type of music, or you both love the same type of passions, hobbies. You could both really be into a certain sport. This may be someone you met at some type of event as well. And you've known this person for a very long time. Page of Cups. It may be a younger water sign you're dealing with. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or Sagittarius, Aquarius. More Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But yeah, at the time, they didn't realize how deep your connection truly went. And either you've been dating someone else new, or they were and ended that connection. Now, they may have been in a relationship that you did not know about. So this person always kept it friendly with you because of that. They're extremely respectful to whoever they date. I will say this. It's like, this isn't someone who has third parties. There's no Three of Cups energy whatsoever. This is someone who, when they're in a partnership, they will walk away from friends or anyone else that they're interested in to pursue that connection solely. So that could also be part of the reason why they had walked away from you initially or pulled back their energy. But it's like the second that you matched that energy, you reciprocate it, and you walked away, they started to realize that you were their better half. And whoever else they were just dealing with was just something more non-committal or non-serious. Just more of a passionate connection. So a physical attraction, kind of a short-lived connection. So Two of Swords, right now they feel like completely unsure of how to approach your connection, how to tell you this truth. And especially as well because they know that you have made yourself a lot more unavailable than you used to be. This is someone too who overanalyzes a lot versus actually just communicating to you how they feel. They spend a lot of time thinking about how you used to be extremely close, how they used to be able to call you whenever. Okay, you may have known this person up to 10 years. 10 months or 10 years may be significant. So let me see if there's any more messages that they want you to know. So today they want you to tell them how you feel. This person feels like it's truly going to be up to you whether you two remain friends, reconnect, or actually pursue a relationship together. But they want to know if you remember all those good times that you two shared. Like, you have a lot of inside jokes with this person. You could have had a lot of fun with this person. And you are the reason that they feel like they go so hard in their life and their career. And at the time, they didn't see it. They didn't truly realize that you were that person that believed in them when no one else did. You always had their back. Like, they remember that. And now they're waking up through the spiritual awakening to the fact that you are a kingdom spouse. So you may be someone who's incredibly connected to divine or talks about God openly, and this person feels like as well you really helped them refine their connection. You made them have faith and believe again. And ever since you walked away, okay, something about how it's just been so hard without you. That's what they're feeling like. Especially because the holidays are here and birthday came out earlier, so either this person just recently had a birthday or you did, or it's coming up. So they're like hoping to maybe invite you if it's their birthday, or hoping to be invited if it's yours. Like, they know whenever the two of you are together, you make this person feel incredible, very confident, very happy, very peaceful. So whatever you decide, they want you to know today that they could not forget you, okay? This person loves you. They love the memories that you shared, the connection that you once built. And at the end of the day, they love you. This person may focus on right now and see that you're focused on like your life. All the energy you once poured into them, you're focused on you now. And they are proud of you, okay? Something about your body shape. So maybe you've been like working on your fitness, something like this. Regardless, okay? You could be tall, small, thick, curvy, athletic. This person loves your shape. They feel like you have an absolutely great figure. But they know with this coming out, okay, you've got your guard up. Defense mechanism, hard to read. They find you incredibly hard to read. Like, they don't know what it is that you want. Hard to reach. Very hard to get a hold of. So going from being able to call you whenever to feeling like you've kind of just totally, maybe you've changed your number, you've changed your social media, like you're not available to this person the way that you once were. So they're trying to figure it out. Okay, they could even be asking mutual friends like, oh, did Collective change their number? Like, do you know how I can get a hold of them? You could have also started focusing more on your life and kind of gotten off social media, so they feel like it's really hard to find you. But yeah, they're hoping that you are down to really just be able to communicate. Once was a very important, significant connection in both of your lives. This may be someone you went to college or university with. So in it to win it, long-term intentions and invested. They feel like you could be someone that they would have a family with, okay? So they're like, damn, you need to come back. But this is someone you spent like hours on the phone with. You had a lot of good times. You two may have even known each other's family. You really spent a lot of time working on this connection. And for whatever reason, for most of you, it's them that pursued another relationship and it totally put y'all on hold. And when that connection ended, just know that this person truly saw your worth in their life and the fact that they always overlooked how important you were to them. So I'm going to leave that there, but go ahead, like the video, subscribe. If you're new, I am Jessica, Earth Angel 111 here on YouTube and TikTok. Don't forget to turn that bell on to be notified. And happy holidays, y'all. Final messages, King of Cups, Three of Cups in reverse. There you go. So confirmation, this person walked away from you because they didn't want to have a third party. They like to be loyal to whoever they're with. But that connection has ended, and this person's realizing that you brought them a lot more emotional stability than they were willing to admit at the time that y'all were friends.